Hi, my name is Steph77 and I want to introduce you today my participation for the 15 aerobics contest. It's technic aircraft, um, helicopter, and here are its functionalities. As you see, it's quite a big helicopter compared to my previous one. You can see this comparison. And this copter has basic flight control. All is based on fully articulated rotors. As you see, the rotor can move freely in every direction. The flight commands are done by a joystick here for cyclic movement and a joystick here for collective movement. To demonstrate you this, I can show you the collective control, cyclic front and back has no effect in this blade position, and left and right also. The model is motorized by power function with two medium engines which are situated here and on the opposite side, and when you make it turn, here we go. As you see, there is a quite good stability in the movement. Oops. With quite no vibration in the blade rotation. The other function of the aircraft are simple opening in one side and on the other side for pilot and the gunner. The gunner has a control stick which controls the orientation and tilting of the main gun here. This one is functional with this one. Laterally, we have two other gun controls which send pieces like this, and we have a full suspension on the aircraft. To the back, we have a flap control here, and the tail rotor, which is controlled by the opposite lever here, with positive, neutral and negative caster. Then, if you compare this one with previous one, with here, like this, okay, you see that the massive rotor head here is simplified here, much simplified, but very efficient too. Okay, let's go now for some detailed view of this aircraft. First the front here. I will show you around the whole model. The tail part. And the left side here. As you see. And more detail of the interior of the aircraft. I will now speak you a little more in detail about the rotor head. As you see, it's articulated in one point here, exactly in the center of the mast, and the blades can move laterally here. That gives a cyclic action here on the stick. But if you move the blade collectively, you see the action here on the collective control stick. And if you rotate the blades by 90 degrees, like this, the movement has an effect on the cyclic stick, front and back. As the rotor has fully liberty here of movement, this means that the only way for him to move is by the aerodynamics effect on the blade when it turns. So if I take it like this and that make it turn, you have here an action on the rotor head. This means that I will take this thing. Actually, this thing does not touch the rotor head, but if I push the lever to the left, this has an action. The whole rotor inclinated in this way. Same to the back. If I take it to the back and I push the stick to the back to pop, it hurts. This means that the action on the control stick here has a really incidence on the blade position in space, even if it's completely free here. Last functionalities, which is quite important. If you take the aircraft as a child can and you just make it go to the left to the right, you see that the rotor head absorbs the movement. In place of going wholly here and here, the blades can keep its place safely. If I turn the rotor and that I make it move in every direction, there is a stabilization effect, an effect you do not have with such kind of rotor here, who is completely fixed in position and has no blade movement. This one cannot do what the new concept, the new design here is able to do. It's really safer for a child.